Did you know that Americans gamble as much as $1 trillion every year? And now, thanks to a big change, those numbers are about to soar, turning your living room into a virtual casino. Here's ABC's Matt Gutman.
Starting now, Sin City can come right into your home.
You don't even have to pay for a cab to get to the casino. All of the ills and all of the sins of gambling are multiplied online.
Critics are railing at the Justice Department's recent decision, which gives states the authority to legalize online gambling and lotteries.
We're about to see this explosion of internet gambling sweep across the nation.
Illegal online poker, already a $6 billion a year industry, say experts. Once legal,
just online poker alone will generate up to $12 billion a year legally for the states.
Within a year,
and your tickets, man?
It could eclipse Hollywood's annual box office haul. And the online gaming bonanza has already begun in Nevada and D.C., where millions of Americans can now roll the dice or up the ante from the comfort of their own home, or in this case, their office, which is part of the problem.
At least with bricks and mortar casinos, you can see somebody at a table for 36 hours. You can't see somebody in their home, in their underwear, drinking a soda for 36, 40 hours gambling.
An estimated 15 million Americans are already considered at risk for gambling addiction. Now they'll have to fight that addiction at home. Matt Gutman, ABC News, Miami.
Ready for something real? It's the explosive home-based business that everyone is talking about. Social media meets online gaming, a phenomenal concept that's on fire. This company is the first to combine both into an online program that pays you massive income rewards. And it's just the beginning. We are already setting industry record. The chance for you to make money and have fun is extraordinary. Here's why. Timing is key. If you can understand a trend or a change, position yourself in front of it, grow and expand with it, you can become incredibly wealthy. Right now, online profit sharing is booming in the home-based business world. But let's talk about sustainability. It comes from having more customers than distributors. That creates sustainability. And until now, profit sharing companies have struggled to do that. Welcome to Infinity to Global, I2g, a long-term worldwide online opportunity that can sustain itself because it will have more customers than distributors. Happy customer. It's real profit sharing. I2g is involved in two huge online areas that are trending right now all over the world. People already do both every day. The only difference is they're not getting paid for it. First is social media, online communication, and online marketing. That's an over $250 billion industry right now. Think Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Social media has become a household name. I2g introduced I2g Touch. It gets you involved in the social media space and you get paid to share it. And it's at the very genesis of what it will become. I2g Touch gives you the ability to have all your social networks in one place and also have your own channel where you can video chat, live broadcast, as well as post unlimited videos, audios, and images. And that's just the start. You have the ability to communicate with the world instantaneously while being a part of building our very own social media community and begin earning income immediately. The second area is online gaming. That means an online casino with virtual games and live dealers and happy customers created every day. No wonder the industry is growing. Last year, online gaming did over $45 billion worldwide, and it's predicted to do over $150 billion by 2015. It's going to triple in the next 2 years. The industry is highly regulated. The best license to have is called Tier 1. I2g has teamed up with an already existing online gaming company that has a Tier 1 license and is over 10 years old. That allows you to immediately start marketing this form of entertainment. Caesars Entertainment announced that they were going into the online gaming space. Their stock rose 14.3% that day. Other giants have followed suit. But here's what I2g gives you that nobody else ever will. Profits. Traditional casino companies may give you an airfare, a room, a buffet, but they won't be sharing their profits with you. I2g will. In fact, I2g shares 75% of the online gaming profits brought in worldwide from the online casino with you. We're already open for business in over 85 countries. It's the opportunity of a lifetime to get your piece of what all the big boys are now understanding to be very, very profitable. Real customers, real people, having fun playing on the online gaming site. To have a big company like this, you need a great management team. Mr. Rick Mikey is our president and CEO. He's been involved as an owner for 15 years with 2 companies generating hundreds of millions of dollars in sales worldwide. He wanted to start a company that was easily accessible to a global market, a virtual company with no borders and the ability to expand globally, in a place where he could put the extra money into your pockets by sharing profits through the I2g rewards and compensation. The name of the company is Infinity, which means you get paid to infinity. The number 2 means you have 2 teams. Global means it's available worldwide. And we are seeing some remarkable results happening for our people in just a short period of time. It couldn't be more exciting. There are 6 ways to get paid. It's $19.95 to get started, and then you can choose packages anywhere from as little as $100, $400, $600, or $5,000 for the Emperor package. Each one has all kinds of benefits. We'll show you what those are, and you can pick the one that's right for you. The first way to get paid is with Fast Start bonuses. You make 10% of all packages you sell, no matter what package it is, in by Friday and paid out by the following Friday. The number 2 way to get paid is what we call dual team or binary income. Every time you complete 300 points on Team 1 and 300 points on Team 2, you're going to receive pay. This could be anywhere from $30 if you're a novice, $40 as a player, which is the $400 package, $50 as a high roller, which is the $600 package, and $60 as an Emperor, the $5,000 package. If you like to make the max amount of money for doing the same amount of work, you can see that if you decide to choose the Emperor package, you can make the maximum amount of money for the same amount of work. You choose. It's important to note that if you maximize just this one way to get paid, you can earn up to a maximum of $35,000 per week, or $1.8 million per year. And that's for all positions. Now we have a third way to get paid. By helping others become successful, you get matching bonuses, and it's a very lucrative way to make money. There's an unlimited amount of money available for you to earn with matching bonuses. These bonuses flow through 5 levels. You get 20% on the first, 15% on the second, 10% on the third, 10 on the fourth, and 10 on the fifth. The Emperor is grandfathered at all 5 levels for 1 year. And there are some very special benefits that we'll share in a moment. Don't underestimate this bonus. Every week it's putting significant amounts of money into people's hands. The novice position is not able to participate in matching bonuses. The fourth way to get paid is our leadership bonuses. You have the ability to promote to ranks like Silver, Gold, Ruby, Emerald, and Diamond. For each rank, you receive a one-time bonus when you reach it. Silver gives you a $10,000 bonus. Gold gives you a $25,000 bonus. Ruby gives you a $50,000 bonus. Emerald gives you a $100,000 bonus. And Diamond gives you $500,000 in bonus money. You qualify for these ranks and earn more based on the volume in your group. Volume comes from packages sold and monthly orders. Part of the I2g magic is that as people are playing in the online casino, 25% of all the chips bet also counts toward volume in your group, in addition to packages and orders. As an example, if our online gaming site happens to achieve $100 million in revenue, that would mean $25 million in volume would come into the group, all from real customers and real people playing. And this gets you to those ranks we just mentioned even faster and closer to each of those generous one-time leadership bonus. Earlier, we told you that you could get 75% of the profits from the online gaming. Nobody else in the world gives you that. And now we come to the 5th and 6th ways to get paid. Each rank, Silver, Gold, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, has its own 5% leadership pool. That's 5% of the world online profits from customers and distributors, all players at the online casino. you can earn up to 25% in the leadership pools. Here's how. As a silver, you make 5%. Then as a gold, you earn an additional gold leadership pool of 5%. And you also earn the silver leadership pool of 5%. If you're a ruby, you get 5% ruby, 5% gold, 5% silver, and so on. It's the diamond rank that gets 25% in the leadership pool money. And the sixth way to get paid is our Emperor pool, for emperors only. Emperor is a special position right now. There's a Founder's Emperor position, and it's this. If you become an emperor, you're grandfathered at all positions. You can make all the leadership bonuses, all 5 levels of matching bonuses. Plus, as an emperor, you earn 50% of the worldwide profits from the online gaming site for the rest of the life of I2g. Now, this only lasts until the first 5,000 emperors have joined the company. After that, it will change, and the 50% of online gaming profits may be gone. You have an opportunity of a lifetime to make an income from all of the customers and distributors playing on the online gaming site worldwide. Imagine the possibilities. Right now, people are earning more money in a week than most people make in a year, and it's just the beginning. We're looking for people who want to have fun, help us spread the wealth, and become very, very successful themselves. It's a dream come true. Make it happen for you now.
Well, thank you, Richard, for the introduction. Welcome to the call, everyone. I'm going to try to run through the information on the company fairly quickly. Just to give you a quick overview, as Richard said, we'll do some question and answers at the end, and then, of course, they will be available as well to answer other questions. People have asked us why the name Infinity2 Global, and it's real simple. Our compensation plan, all the volume flows from Infinity, and the company is a binary plan, so we've got 2 legs, and that's the 2, and the company is global the day that it launches, so that's where Infinity2 Global comes from, and I2g, as Richard said, and I2g actually is the URL of the company, www.i2g.com, and you'll be able to go there later this week, and you'll be able to get all the information on the company, see everything from compensation plan to, how the products work and overviews. So, when we started working on this company, as Richard said, I had been in the industry for 25 years, and I've started 2 companies, which I've sold both of, and they're both still in business today. One of them is 17 years old today, and the other is 7 years old, both in the MLM industry. And I thought when I sold the last company that, I was going to be ready to retire. And, sometimes when you turn something over to somebody else expecting them to do a good job with it, they don't necessarily do what you expect. And so I found myself in a situation where I needed to do something, and I wasn't going to be able to retire with what we had turned over to someone else. So we decided to put a new company together. And based on all of the travels that I've done around the world doing MLM and actually opening up countries, with traditional product type companies, whether it be nutrition or what have you, there's a lot of registration processes in each country that you have to do, from going and getting your products approved with each country's version of the FDA, to getting import permits, to building out offices literally from scratch, to then getting your MLM license that has to be done in each one of those jurisdictions. And that all takes a lot of time, and it takes even more money. And then when you get a country open, the first thing your leaders in that country ask you is when are we opening the neighboring country? And so no one's ever happy setting in one market. They want to go to where they have people. And so that's one of the biggest challenges that network marketing has today, is that there are borders when you start building globally. And every time you hit a border, you hit a whole new set of rules and regulations and governmental blocks that you have to encounter. So I told Doyce, my partner, I said, if we're going to do something, I want to do something globally, but I want to do it virtually. And so we set off on this chase to find a product line that made sense, that we could deliver virtually, give people some serious value for their money, and give them something that they could have fun with, that they could build full-time, and make a full-time income quickly, but have the best time of their life while they were doing it. So, in putting that together, we went out and we researched some incredible technology. We looked at a lot of things from just standard benefits programs, and those have been done so many times. We really didn't want to go down that road, and so we went out and contracted with a company in California, and we got the worldwide exclusive on a technology platform. It's really a communications platform. And this communications platform goes way beyond. Just communications. For businesses, it's something that's great for everyone. We have to look at what's going on in the world today with social media, and whether you love it or hate it. I'm one of those people at my age that I didn't grow up, with a cell phone in my hand. I didn't just like most of you, and we just had to learn how all this technology worked while we sat back and watched kids just, sit there watching television, texting, and sending emails and doing all sorts of stuff that, we can't even fathom doing. And so we have to realize now that people don't want to pick up the phone and call others. They don't want to get in the car and drive and see their family. They would rather put a post on their Facebook wall, or they would rather send a Twitter message, or they would rather, send a text message. And that's great if you want to do that, but, not everybody does. But if people are going to do that, and we know that people are, and it's just getting more and more prevalent every day, then, you can't fight what's reality. And so what you've got to do is you've got to figure out how do I not only join it, but how do I profit from it? And so what our technology does is actually simplifies that process of allowing you to stay connected to your family and friends and even business associates so that you can, not only stay connected better, but you can actually do business better as well if you're someone that's in the business frame of mind. So just a quick overview on how it basically works. Let's just say you're dealing with Facebook. You've got to go to Facebook and you've got to post there. You've got to go to Twitter and you've got to post. Or if you're dealing with LinkedIn, which is business sites around the world, you've got to go there and update things and put posts there as well. And with our interface, all of those features all come into one place in our interface, and you can actually do one post and it can go to all of those locations simultaneously. We can actually go out and you can set a filter. So you could be sitting in your computer working on anything you want. Let's say you just wanted to get a notice every time Susan posted something to Facebook, or you wanted to get a notice anytime one of your kids did, or whatever, so you could follow what they're doing. Because you go look at Facebook every day, and unless you're sitting there nonstop, you miss stuff that goes up every day because there's so much being posted. And there's nothing worse than having a family member say, "Well, why didn't you click like on little Johnny's baseball picture that I sent?" Well, I didn't see it because there was so much stuff. So you can flag in there so that you can be notified when somebody posts something on any of those sites at any time so that you can go look at it. Even if you're working on something else, even if you're driving down the road and it pops up on your cell phone, it'll notify you that, hey, Susan just posted, and so you know that it's there and you can go look at it. Now, you can just leave it wide open if you want to, or you can do it specific to just family members or business people, however you want to do that, but you can set it up for that. Now, we've also taken all of the features that you would normally have in platforms like GoToMeeting or Join.me and put them in a communications platform as well, so that you can do your own webinars, with video. You can do all of those things. That's part of the package that you get. And then we give everyone their own online television channel. So you can actually upload your own videos that you shoot, or you can, go watch other people's videos through their television channels. You can follow people like you would on Facebook so you know what's going on in their lives and so forth. You could actually be at your son's soccer game, and let's say your brother is in Singapore and you're in Los Angeles, like Susan is, and she wants that soccer game. She wants her brother to see that soccer game. She can actually take her, her hand phone, as they call it in Asia, or cell phone. She can hit that app, and she can actually automatically be filming that, and it's broadcasting live in real-time streaming online around the world through her television channel so people can watch it. So they can be watching all of that in real time, and that's something that we give everyone as part of this platform as well. Or, you could be doing an opportunity meeting if you're a business person, and you could have one meeting in Florida, and everybody around the world who speaks English, as the meeting's in English, can watch that opportunity meeting and see someone who may be the best presenter in the company doing the presentation and not have to have them on a plane nonstop going from city to city to city. And so this gives you the ability to, really bring people closer together. Now, we've also taken the types of features that you see in Skype, where we have, type chat, we've got that, and we've also got video chat. Well, the challenge with companies like Skype, as big as they are, is the bandwidth. And you end up with, maybe two people on a video chat, and before you know it, neither one of you can see each other because of the connection, especially if you're dealing with someone overseas. But with our platform, you can put up to 14 people on video chat simultaneously. And so that's a big feature to be able to do that. So you could pull all your leaders, from a country into one meeting, and they could all be in the comfort of their own home, and you could, have a leaders event in real time, face-to-face, where everybody can see each other. Everybody can see the expressions on everybody's face. They can hear everybody. They can see them. And so that gives a huge step up as well. Then on top of that, we've got what I like to call our walkout technology, where you actually can shoot a video on green screen, and you can walk out on someone's desktop, providing they have this program. You can walk out on their desktop and stay in communications with them. I could walk out and say, hey, Richard, how are you doing today? Listen, company's got a brand new video I'd like you to see. And Richard can reach down. I could reach down to the bottom of my taskbar like I'm pulling something up, and all of a sudden a video player opens up, and I can play Richard a brand new video. And I can do that for everyone in my organization. Every time I, as a leader, have a new video, or even though it's in my TV channel, I can immediately get it out to everybody. So it's so far beyond video email, because in video email, of course, you've got to click the link and open it. This, we can walk out browserless on your desktop while you're sitting there working on an Excel spreadsheet, and we can introduce a video to you. I mean, you can be working on your email, and out walks someone in your upline, and they can play that video for you. Now, you've got the opportunity to X out of that if you don't want to watch it. You can also walk out and say, hey, everyone, don't forget there's a conference call today at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and you hold your cell phone up. The cell phone now expands on the screen to the full size of a cell phone. It will show you the number of the conference call, and you can say, hey, listen, if you don't have time to call, just punch your number in now, and we'll have the conference call line call you. And then that way you can make sure all your participants get added. And so for communications technology, you can just get to everyone, because, in my 25 years in the industry, the last 19 in corporate, what I found is people don't open emails. Less than 30% of the people will open an email from a company that they paid to be a part of. And there's something wrong with that. And so what we've done is we've brought something that's here for the business people, and we've brought something that's here for the the people that just want to communicate with their friends and family better, all together in one platform. And of course, we will continue to bring improvements to this as we go along. Now, that's what we bring out in the United States, and we actually give that to everyone worldwide as well. So each month in our program, when you're paying your monthly requirements to stay active, you'll continue to get the technology. And each package that we have has more levels of this technology, so you get more and more and more the higher you come in, and eventually you can get it all. And then on your auto ship, you stay active with that. Now, we've got a twist to the program that makes it a lot of fun outside the United States as well. It also makes it fun in the U.S., but in looking at what we were going to do, Deutsch and I decided we wanted something that was going to have an incredible wow factor. And so we looked at, what industry other than technology can we get into that we can take globally that will, just really, really make people get excited. And so in all the looking that we did, we came across one thing that just kept popping back up, and that was the online gaming industry. And last year, the online gaming industry, and I'm talking about casino gaming, did $45 billion worldwide, and it's expected the next 3 years to be at $150 billion a year, U.S. And the downfall of that is that we can't legally do that in the United States, but that's okay. That's why we have our technology here. But we've figured out a way through having some very good attorneys to show us how we could bring the U.S. people in and allow them to participate in what happens with the gaming going on outside the United States. So in the U.S., when you do your monthly requirement to stay active, you're actually getting technology. In the international countries, you get your technology when you join, just like you do in the U.S., but when you pay your monthly money in order to stay active for your requirements, you actually go in and you bet $25, $50, or $100 through our online casino, and we pay volume off of all those chips that are bet it rolls up line from infinity. Now, U.S. people can't gamble. They can't participate. In fact, the entire U.S., every ISP in the U.S. and all of its territories are blocked. So, we'll follow the letter of the law to make sure that people can't play here in the U.S. But if you are in the U.S. and you have people who are in other countries building an organization, anytime that they bet, volume from their chips can flow up line and you can get paid on that. And so the way that we've done this so that we keep it compliant with all the rules is it's really no different than you living in a state like I do. I live in Kentucky and we have no casino gambling here. But I can go buy stock in Harrah's, or I can buy stock in Bally's or MGM or Sam's, and even though I can't gamble in Kentucky, when those corporations turn a profit, I get a dividend. And, and that dividend is on the profits of those casinos that those companies have. And so when you're in the United States and you've got an organization, let's just say in Indonesia, and they're building, the volume off of the chips that they bet rolls right up line to you, and you get paid on it. So you're actually getting an equity share of what's going on, with all of that gaming, but you haven't risked a single penny of money gambling. You haven't lost any money gambling. You've not asked anyone in the United States to spend any money gambling. So we stay 100% compliant with what we did, and we allow the U.S. citizens to be able to play. Now, if you've been following what's going on in the U.S., so far there's been 3 states that have passed online gaming in the last few months. There's a couple more that are getting ready to pass it. Now the federal government is looking at passing a bill in order to make sure they can get their tax dollars from online gaming. So I believe that in the next 12 to 18 months, we'll have online gaming available in the United States. But even if we don't, we still have the most incredible communications technology that's been developed. So it's an exciting plan. It's got 2 major features, with all the communications, and then it's got that online casino. And I tell people, when it comes to the casino, if you want to know how those ships are running up line, imagine going to, let's just say Vegas, and you walk into the biggest casino in Las Vegas, and you know that all of those people sitting in there are in your organization. They just happen to be in another country. And when they place a bet, 25% of whatever the chip value is of all the bets that they place roll up line in volume to you. So it's almost like you own your own casino, because in the normal casino business, the only people making money are the casino owner and the few lucky people who are high rollers that hit their jackpots and win. But everybody else walks away a loser. Here, you get to share in that revenue that the casino is making. It's almost as if you're an owner of that casino. And even though you can't gamble yourself, you can get rewarded by what's going on from people in other countries. So it's been a well thought out process, very, very well done legally so that we stay compliant. And folks, this is the next $1 billion company, and I really believe that we can get there faster probably than anyone ever has in history. Now, as I was assembling this management team, everybody has either got quite a bit of experience in corporate and MLM, or they've are traditional business people with serious MLM distributor experience. And my business partner that's on with me today, he has got 25 years like I do in the industry. He actually has earned as much as $1 million a year in network marketing from one single company. And just this past year, he got an award. He's one of 13 people worldwide that had earned $1 million in another company. And so I knew that, that when I was putting this together, that not only did I want him on board, I wanted him on board corporately, and he's helping us to build this. So we'll go out to him, and what I'd like to do is I'd like him to share his vision of what he believes is going to happen with the company, and how the compensation plan actually works. So let's go down to Goldsboro, North Carolina, to Mr. Doyce Barnes. Doyce, are you there?
Yes, I am, Rick. Thank you again for the opportunity to be able to share today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most fantastic organizations that I've ever had a chance to be part of. I appreciate Rick giving me the opportunity to, be part of this. As Rick said, I've been doing this for 25 years. Have made a great living at being able to do this. It's not work to me. It's become a lifestyle. And the program that we've put together doing this is one that can be very, very rewarding for a lot of people. As Rick said, this is new. This is a new concept. We've got a lot of people excited. I personally, in my own opinion, feel like that we'll be able to put between 100 and 200,000 people in between now and the end of the year, and I think 500,000 people next year is not out of the question at all. Now, that's going to generate millions and millions of dollars that will be flowing back through the company for a lot of people. And the marketing plan that we've had is the same one that we've used for the last two programs that I've been involved with. I've seen millionaires produce with this program. It's one that Rick has come up with that has been able to be very, very rewarding for a lot of people. The only thing that has been changed is we've made some of the things easier to hit, levels that are easier to hit, and people will be able to get to the top ranks a whole lot quicker. Now, basically what we have with this is we've got 4 different levels that people can come in and play. We have our basic business software that starts at $19.95. That's the same price for no matter which level you come in. Now, if you come in as a novice level, that's $100. You have 60 BV on that novice level. You can earn $10 in Fast Start as a novice level, and you can earn 10% of a cycle. Now, this is a binary, so each time you have 300 business volume on the left and 300 business volume on the right, that generates a cycle, 600 BV total. With a novice player, you earn 10% of the weaker leg, which is a $30 cycle every time that happens. Now, as a player level, that's $400. It carries 240 in business volume. As a novice player, you have 1-star match for 60 days. That's automatic. And again, you still earn 10%. Fast Start, which would be $10 on a novice player, and you earn $40 on a U.S. player, or the regular player in U.S. dollars. Now, that particular level, every time you cycle, 300 left and 300 right, you're paid $40 per cycle. Our next level is what we call the high roller level. That is a $600 position. It carries 360 business volume with it, and you get 3 levels of star match for 90 days automatic at that level. Again, you earn Fast Start bonuses of $10 on a novice player, $40 on a regular player, $60 on the high roller. You earn $50 per cycle as a high roller player. Now, at the Emperor player, that is our very, very top position. That is a $5,000 position. It carries 3,000 BV each time a novice player comes in. But at the novice player, you're automatically receiving 5 levels of star match from 1 year of your entry date. No matter whether you put anybody in or not, you get the 5 levels of match from anybody that you do put into the business. Now, as an Emperor player, you still receive $10 Fast Start for a novice player. You receive $40 Fast Start on a player. You receive $60 on a high roller, and you receive $500 every time an Emperor player comes in. Now, along with that cycle, at 300 BV on the left and 300 BV on the right, a $60 cycle is earned at the Emperor level every time somebody enters and comes in, at the Emperor level. Now, even at the novice or the player or the high roller or the Emperor, the maximum daily pay in the binary is $5,000 per day. All the extra business volume, in no matter which level, rolls over to the next day so that you can receive commissions from the next day. Another way of making money is what we call our matching bonus levels or the star bonus levels. Again, as a player, you receive the 1 star. To be qualified as a 1 star any other way is 12 monthly cycles, 1 person on the left, 1 person on the right, and you earn 20% of anybody that you personally brought into the business. Anytime they earn in the binary, you earn 20% of whatever they've made. As a 2-star, you have 25 cycles that you've done in that month. You have 2 personal people that you put on the left and 2 on the right. And now you're able to earn 15% on the second generation of anybody earning money in the binary. To be a 3-star is 50 cycles per month, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and now you get the opportunity to earn 10% match on the binary from your 3rd level generation. A 4-star is 75 cycles, 4 personally on the left, 4 personals on the right, and now you can earn 10% match of anybody that's on your 4th generation. To be a 5-star in this business is 100 cycles during that month. It's 5 personally sponsored on the left, 5 personally sponsored on the right, and now you're earning 10% on the 5th generation. So as a 5-star, you earn 10% on the 5th, 10% on the 4th, 10% on the 3rd, 15% on the 2nd generation, and 20% on the 1st generation. Now, after you've hit your 5-star, you're able to start earning leadership bonuses. Now, the leadership bonuses start at 125 cycles. You hit that one time in any one given month, and you're considered a silver. You receive a one-time earning cash bonus of $10,000, and you share in the pool from the casino 5% of the profits each and every month are shared between the silvers in that pool. At 250 binary cycles per month, you are now qualified for gold position. You get a one-time cash bonus of $25,000, and now you're also receiving 5% of the profits from the casino pool go into that level. So you share in the gold and the silver at that time. When you hit ruby level, you are cycling 500 times a month. You earn a one-time $50,000 cash bonus, and now you're receiving 5% of the shares of the pool also go into that pool. Now you have 5%, or you're sharing 5% of the ruby, 5% of the golds, and then the 5% of the silver pool. At 1,000 cycles per month, you are now qualified as emerald. You'll receive a one-time cash bonus of $100,000, and you share equally in the pool with the emeralds at 5% of the profits from the casino in that pool also. And when you hit diamond, it is 5,000 cycles in 1 month. You receive a one-time cash bonus of $500,000, and you share in 5% of the profits of the diamond pool. So as diamond, you share in the diamond pool, you share in the emerald pool, you share in the ruby pool, the gold pool, and the silver pool. And that's the reason this program right here is so exciting. One of the things, too, also at the emperor level, if you come in as an emperor, you are available to share in 50% of the profits from all the casinos worldwide go into a pool, no matter whether they're in your organization or somebody else's organization. All the profits from the pool, 50% of them, go into that emperor package. And all the emperors that are in the company share in that equally each and every month. To be able to receive that, if you're at the emperor level, you don't even have to sponsor anybody. It is a passive position that anybody can come in and share in the pool equally for 1 year, each and every month. They're already pre-qualified. There's nothing else they got to do except sit there and draw their money out of that pool. That's one of the things that makes this one of the most exciting programs I've ever seen. The compensation plan is there to reward everybody from a novice player right on up to an emperor player. The emperor package is one that you buy into. You cannot work your way there. You can work your way up from a novice to a player or a high roller by just paying the difference and with about $50 extra and buy your way up. The positions in the leadership pools, those are all earned. Those are, you have to earn those. But the 50% pool is a pool that is a passive pool that anybody can get in there and share in the profits each and every month from a casino and do absolutely nothing. That's what makes this exciting. That's what makes me want to share this with everybody that I know. And with that, Rick, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Doris. I've had people ask me, what do a couple of guys with 25 years MLM experience know about casinos? And to be honest with you, folks, the answer is not a whole lot. At least we didn't in the beginning. But, we've taken a a crash course, if you will, by traveling to different locations, to the big gaming expos, and meeting with the gaming companies, and meeting with people that own online casinos and talking to them about how they operate. And what we found is that it costs an average online casino $500 per person to get them to come play on their site. So they've got to give away $500 in chips, or they spend $500 in advertising or what have you to get someone to come and play. And that's the toughest part, because these companies spend millions and millions and millions of dollars a year to get people to come play. But when they play, it's a profitable venture. Well, what we did was we figured out how to take the money from all of the packages that are sold, compensate the distributors more so than what a normal company would, and that allows us to pay our distributors very well. And when those distributors in those foreign countries go to our casino and play, it has cost the company nothing to get them to do that. And so now we drive our traffic to the site for $0 out of pocket, whereas a big online casino, owned by one of the big casino companies, would have to spend that $500 per person to get them there. Now, we contemplated opening up our own casino and actually developing it ourselves and taking 100% of the risk and designing it. But because we were, wise enough to go out and meet the right people in the industry and, go to the right events and, and meet the people that understand this better than we do, we were able to contract with a big casino company out of Malta. And Malta is the number one gaming jurisdiction for online casinos in the world. And the company that we've partnered with, we ended up with a Tier 1 license, which is the only license that is recognized globally. There's 85 countries in the world that have laws legalizing online gaming. And the Tier 1 license out of Malta is the only one that all 85 of those countries recognize. Now, when you look at countries that have no rules on online gaming, in other words, it's not necessarily legal, but it's not illegal either because there's no laws on the books, that means we've got over 200 countries that we can do business in. And so we went out and we did a strategic partnership with a company who handles everything for us, and we as a company pay them a fee every month just for managing that, and we get the bulk of the profit, which we turn around, as Doy said, through the pools, and we share the profits of those casinos back with the distributors. So we specialize in MLM. We know that business. We know it very well. We've done it successfully for years, and if we're going to be in the gaming business at all, we have to go get the best gaming company possible, and that's what we did, and we struck a long-term alliance with them. We had to go get the right technology company that understands what's hot and cool and hip, if you will, in communications and in the social media world, and we went and did that and got a worldwide exclusive on this technology for network marketing. So, we've aligned ourselves with the right people. We went out and got the right payment gateway to be able to not only collect money from our distributors, but to be able to pay money. Right now we can direct deposit to bank accounts in 70 different countries, and all that is set up and ready to go at this point. So, we've had a lot going on for the last, 8 months since we started this project, but now it's ready. I mean, we're going to be keying in applications the first of next week. We should see the corporate website up at the end of this week. The casino is already up and online right now. We're still making some minor adjustments to it. Now, in the United States, you can go see it, but you can't play. You can't, obviously you can't play. You can't even play games for free at this point on that because, the games companies, they don't want anything going on in the United States that could, even look like we were doing something wrong. So we would rather err on the side of caution and do it right. So, again, there's been a lot of thought to this program. It's based on real success, and it's got network marketing people that have had experience and success running it. And, folks, we're here to build a global brand, and we're happy to have all of you be a part of that. So with that, I'm going to turn this back over to Richard. Thank you for having us on this part of the call today.